and they can do one thing: sell more, make more money.
Well, it gives you the ability with the components that you need to go to an engineering group or an engineering staff where you may just be dealing with a maintenance level guy, to move that into the engineering aspect of it, and or a facilities group that may be an outside contracted source, that you've got that piece of the puzzle to say, hey, consider us for this system. We can handle this whole piece, not just support you after the fact with a component replacement or a repair item. We can say we've got the whole turnkey ability. It would allow us to enjoy a sizable increase, because it's going to open the doors to a lot of projects we may not even be considered for. I don't know really how to answer that in a percentage format, but I do think it's a tremendous opportunity.
With Revere's help and the expertise that they bring, it'll allow him to take everything from the transformer through the switchgear all the way to the finished product packaging line.
Yeah, I mean, it really gets down to, it's going to increase his take-home pay.
He'll make more money with existing customers.
That's right.
Rockwell's view of this is the mechanical componentry is 90% of the sale, the electrical is 10% of the sale. A lot of times the motion salesman might lose that 90% because he's unable to provide the 10% on the control side.
When we started this, we were meeting with people that was at the top at Motion that brought us in to discuss this. So most of this was put together from the top executive group at Motion and discussed about this and talked about it. And so as we started moving out, talking to branch managers and salespeople, we were really curious how this was going to work and how this idea looks. And so we said all this was cooked up with the top executives, and it's being handed down to the branch managers and the sales guys. And they all looked at us and said, it didn't start at the top. We've been asking for this forever.
Like Tom said, it will allow us to pull all the technologies we already support together under one roof and develop relationships that we already have with, you know, the credibility that we've built for the component sales, and pull it into a whole system, you know, and they know they've got a guy they can go to that they've already been working with. So it's a big plus for us.
And there are also product lines that, because we did not have the engineering capability, expertise, they were reluctant to work with Motion Industries. Motion Revere, with the Motion salespeople, with the sheer volume of people being out on the street, and the expertise, the sheer expertise that sits in this building, if you combine those two, then there's a good possibility that we can always mesh those two together and provide a complete solution in industries and applications that we would never have ever been able to participate before.
It allows the guy to get in there sooner in the operation. He gets there right away when there's a problem or there's an issue, or he can even go in there and say, look, do you have a situation that you need, or can we improve your line? He's allowed now to get more involved early on, and that'll help him get the sale later on.
But if that small integrator who has probably minimum insurance stumps his toe on a job of significance to Motion, he's going to run that Motion salesman account that could be a $2 million account, and he's sending him $20,000 worth of controls.
Even though you feel like you have the greatest relationship with a customer personally, if you put him in a jeopardy situation with his job and his family and his income, you're no longer his friend. And small systems integrator looks at, a small systems integrator usually has 1 to 2 people. It's very easy to have an LLC. The next thing that we see is Motion. The LLC is gone. There's a sign on the door, closed. He doesn't want to lose any more money or time, and 2 weeks later he opens up under another name and continues business with all of his other customers. And who is there to foot the bill? Motion.
When that integrator's gone, documentation's gone, programs are gone, backup is gone, and you know, that's a real important part too.
Neil Musnag made he made a great statement, I think, that is very important. He said, my job has been as an electrical salesperson to, number 1, go sell it, number 2, come back and engineer it, number 3, do the drawings. Number 4, if we don't watch what's going on, I have to help build it. Number 5, go help install it. Number 6, I've got to go back and start it up. And number 7, if they have a problem with it, I'm the one that gets called. So he is, every time he sells a job, he has a new child, a new baby. So you can imagine there's only a certain amount of time within Neil's day. This is going to allow Neil to expand his sales efforts. He'll have the engineering support within Revere. He won't have to worry about getting the quote together. He won't have to worry about using his time to do CAD drawings, because your proficiencies in each one of these stages that we're talking about, if you don't do it every day, then you lose that edge.
I'm going to get the word out. I'm going to make it known what our new strategic alliance is, and I work with engineering. I may be not the norm, but I work with engineering groups. I work with the decision makers. I have a facilities group at one of my larger accounts that I work with. I'm going to let all those guys know that for those future projects and considerations that we've got the capabilities to help eliminate some of that internal engineering or internal burden that they may have to go through.
They can do one thing: sell more, make more money. Sell more, make more money. Sell more, make more money.